Tweet, dang it. Tweet. Okay, so we are back for our fourth village of Against the Storm, the Impossible Run. So in addition to our 2 losses against the tutorial, we have now added a real loss against the map. You'll notice that in our absence, the First Dawn Company has claimed this area, which means I cannot settle in this ring, so I can't attempt on this side of the flooded mines again. Now, I don't have any points, which means I'm way behind. We're this far in, so I've got all this space in which to catch up. And you know what? The first run at Uboy was a failure, so let's try it again. We're going to try it on this side, I think. Now, chat told me that the problem was that I went balanced last time, that I took a mix of beavers and lizards when I should have just taken all beavers. And this time, the game's not even giving me a choice of beavers. I've got all lizards, and I have options for harpies and humans together. So my instinct is, of course, to go balanced again, but I did notice the lizards come with 2 bonus mystery people, so neither side's truly balanced, so it really comes down to what else we're bringing. Let's see, meat and insects for lizards, that's pretty good for them. 15 parts, both sides have. 20 leather, that's solid. And then the classic 10 wood, 20 coal, 10 wood, 20 coal. We got 20 plant fiber, so that's basically equivalent of this. This is equivalent of this. These guys have jerky. Jerky is an advanced food that's going to make humans happier off the bat, but we are going to burn through it pretty quick, so I think I actually want the bonus people. Let's go ahead and get the bonus people. And for our 1 point that we can bring into this, because I'm insane and I'm playing on impossible way too early, let's go ahead and I think take wood. 60 food, that's enough for at least the first year. Let's go for it. Alright. So, here we go. Let's see what we got. Our 1 benefit is reputation from resolve is doubled during drizzle. That's huge. Now that does mean that what I want to do is set it up to make people extremely happy right outside of the new year. Here's our usual negative, that every storm people get less resolute. Okay, starting hostility 2, fuel efficiency is lower, and it's going to get a lot lower as the forest gets more hostile. Okay, we cannot gain reputation from resolve during the storm. I mean, we can, but 5% doesn't really count for anything. 10% chance of using double food, but since that scales with hostility, it's a lot more. And people have a chance of dying if I don't have enough services. Great. Now again, we got the flooded mines modifier, which means that the hostility does not go up over years automatically, it just goes up with people. Each tree is different and has different resources, and there's bonuses to gathering based on how hostile the forest is. So at least we've got that going for us. Now we are going to go ahead and get this early. And Harpy's bonus to keeping the fire is that your people can carry more. No. We want the +1 resolve. Like, in order of usefulness, I think it's humans, lizards, and then beavers before harpies. Because humans slow the rate of the Queen's impatience, giving us more time. Lizards give you global resolve bonus. Beavers use less fuel, and harpies let you carry more. And it's not all that often that you need to be able to carry more. As always, we start with our 2 camps. Our 2 camps, there we go. We'll play on double speeds so that you get as, well, don't get as bored as possible. We're going to try to move things along. And since we're not burning this, we only have, oh, we brought extra wood, that's right. I was going to say we only have 10 wood to work with, so you got to wait until your harvesters are up, but we don't. Now, this time we start with some stone and some eggs. Our first cornerstone for this village. Let's see. Bonus meat when we produce meat. both lizards and harpies love meat products. Protected trade lets me lower the hostility of the forest when I sell goods to traders. That's really good if I can get some stuff to trade. And then bonus lizard resolve for training gear. Well, that... Bonus resolve from training gear. Both lizards and harpies use training gear. They both have the bloodthirst service desire. So, you know what? There are a couple of people in chat, so if anyone in chat wants to pick one of these for me, I'll go ahead and just go with your suggestion. And we'll wait a minute while they're picking. I'm just going to go with whoever says something first, and if no one says anything by the time we hit clearance, I'll pick myself. Toss some lizards in here, and let's see our first set of orders. Open up 2 glades, well, solve 2 glade events, and pack crops. Well, packing crops requires me to have crops, and requires me to have farmland, so we're not doing that. We're going to go with the 2 glades. Sorry, chat. So our options were bonus resolve for making training gear, negative hostility to the forest from for selling goods to traders, and bonus meat production. So the one that lowers how hostile the forest is when we sell stuff, that's what I'm seeing a vote for, so that's what we're doing. When we get a trader, that's going to be very useful for lowering the hostility of the forest. Okay, we're going to go with the lumber mill again. It's a great thing to do, especially if you've got brick. You know what? I think we're going to go with the herb garden here. But meat... No, we're going with the herb garden. But meat and insects... We're going with the herb garden. And leather worker. No question. No question. Leather worker produces fabric, which is great, but more importantly, because it's a fabric building, harpies like working in it. And getting places that your people like working in is huge. Okay, so we'll do that. And as always, we will need a crude workstation. We'll put it here. We want 2 bricks. No limit on anything else. I'm going to actually move this over here because we want to put our lumber mill there. Okay, make that 4 bricks. Wait. Yeah. And we are going to do that out of... That looks good. And let's go ahead and put a harpy in there. Okay. We've opened up our first dangerous glade. Hey, free plantation. That's really nice. Oh, the trapper's camp would have let me harvest insects out of here. Dang it. Ooh. We can fit a mine right here and get all 3 of those coal instead of just 2. That's going to be great. Unfortunately, oh hey, the leaking cauldron doesn't have any requirements, and when we are working it, food production is slower. Well, let's take these guys off food production and have them go work this. Now, our options are half point of reputation and 10 money, or +2 to mushroom and vegetable production when farming. What did I take? Something that doesn't give me either of those things. Plus copper ore. I don't know. We lost because I let the queen get too... I said the leaking cauldron. Leaking. So, sadly, there is no portal to a magical world here. We're already in the magical world, and it is cursed. Let's go ahead and take the bonuses, because who knows, maybe I'll find a farm. love the artwork on this thing. Now, I only want to open up about one dangerous glade a year, and the reason for that is because of how long it takes to work them, and I don't ever want to give myself too many penalties at once. There are achievements for opening up multiple at once, but as we saw last game, my resources are not very developed, so no guarantees I'll be able to do what I want that way. Now let's go ahead and make bricks out of stone. Did I already make... don't make planks at all. That's dumb. How long do we have on this? We have 2 minutes left. Alright, so what we got is we got 2 out of the 3 races we're going to have. A couple of... Oh, I forgot to pick my other orders. Wow. Okay. Don't know where my head's at tonight. This is not great. Now let's go ahead and cut through to 4 glades. I could have gotten another progress on that if I just waited. And... well, we're opening glades anyway. Ooh, but on the other hand, this is asking me to produce stuff in a plantation, and there's a free plantation just sitting out there. I mean, can't really argue with free. So we're not going to argue with free. And the storm's hitting. So what was our problem? Resolve grows slower. Fuel is less efficient. But we've got plenty of wood. Like, this is fine. Right. Except the forest is very hostile. So that'll help. That won't help enough. Yeah. I can't quite get it low enough. Wait. If I had any way of getting the hostility of the forest down any further, this would be fine, but I don't. So if I don't, then I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and put my lizards back in. And, okay. So in that case, I think we just have to do a happy burn, which I don't like doing this early in the game, but I mean, it's that or start losing people due to revolt and rebellion, so I can't do that. Just can't really afford to do it. Meanwhile, they have finished up here, so that's nice. Oh, we got our leather workers up. That. So the only thing that you should be making is bricks. We're going to go ahead and stop burning all of that extra wood and let people be unhappy because we only have like 15 seconds left. And I really need to make sure that we have some fuel. So we'll pause for now, and there we go. Okay. Beavers! Great, I love beavers. Beavers! Start chopping wood. Yeah, we're going to take the barrels for planks. Barrels are just too great, and getting them for free is lovely. 10 coal, 10 building materials. Or getting 5 harpies if I can get 50 mushrooms together. Nope, that's too hard. meat treats. Or 70 meat. Yeah, no, meat treats it is. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but it's going to be a lot more manageable than the other option. Let's go ahead and grab our makeshift post. And let's cut a hole into that dangerous glade right there. Okay. So we just finished that in time, and wow, people aren't... I never built housing. No wonder my people are unhappy. I never built housing. Seriously, where's my brain tonight? Okay. Well. Well. That's really bad. In 6 minutes, this thing explodes. And it destroys everything within 10 fields. Which is all that. And I not only don't have a... okay. Alright, so what gets us there? Barrels gets us there for some reason. As do tools, which we don't have. Oil. Bricks, which I don't have a way of making efficiently. And spark dew. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can recover from this. That needs to be priority 1. And in fact... we are going to put 2 people in it immediately. Okay, now if it produces a max of 4 per minute, and I need 24, that would take 6 minutes, which I definitely don't have. Okay. But it also takes 2 minutes to solve, so I really don't have. We are going to destroy this. And we're just not going to build it. We're just not going to build it. We're going to move this up here. I don't think that's in range. Okay. Dang it. RP left because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Okay. So, what are we going to do here? We need you to build that immediately. I don't think it's possible to do this in time. And if you can't do it in time, then our best bet is to move anything that I can. Because, yeah. Okay, if I get... I need 2 free people to test something. Okay. Okay. So we can get it down to 1:30, But we have to already have all of our spark dew by that. We've already got 12. Okay. So currently we are producing at most 8 per half minute. Now we can't cut it any shorter than that. But that means we can get 16 in a minute, maybe. If we're at 12... Okay. Okay. Well, I think we're actually going to be able to do this. 3 wine for every 15 ale. That's really nice for beavers. I don't think I have anyone who drinks ale. I mean, beavers drink ale, but yeah, the other two don't. So this is kind of worthless. The 15 copper bar is not great. The crystallized dew for every 10 berries is really nice, but I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna go for the money and the half point of reputation. We're gonna go ahead and investigate. And the reason I'm doing this now is that they can load up the spark dew that I already have. So we can get 10 of my 24 in there. And the question is, can we get 4 more and start working in the next 30 seconds? Maybe? Oh, this is going to be hella close. Start working. Yes? Yes? Okay, chat. We made it. Cool. Now, next thing to do. Housing. I don't want to put it too close to anything else, but I don't want to... Like, I want to consider runtimes. You know what? We are going to plot out some roads. 1, 2, 3. Now, in case I miscalculated, I'm going to keep putting stuff on this side. Whew! Alright. Yeah, so... Then I think housing can fit right there. Remember, 3 per house. So that's going to be enough shelters for 12 individuals. We have 13 citizens. Currently have 0 harpies because my 1 harpy left. We are alright though, because this finishes in minute 4 and it will explode in minute 16. We are good. Okay. You know, maybe doing the roads first was not the correct idea. And let's go ahead and tell these guys that they can stop collecting spark dew, so they can just deliver what they currently have. We can kick them out. And once these guys deliver what they currently have, we'll kick them out too. So that they can help build. Okay, we solved 2 glade events. Gives us 3 people, 30 stone, and 4 infused tools. Nice. Okay. We will go ahead and put this back. And my other one. Check, check. Okay. And we're going to move this up here. That should work. Let's go ahead and bring this back down. That's nice. Now my resolve is currently low, but that's mostly because we don't have any housing. Once we get some housing, that should be fine. Yeah, we'll put you on just making some fabric for us. That's great. Let's go ahead and put our lumber mill right here. Okay. How much housing do I need? 4. Well, as we know, 3 per shelter. And that will lower our unhappiness a bit. Am I favoring anyone? I'm not. Let's see how far we can get like this. We are out of food, and that is a major problem. It's a major problem. Okay, we've got no homelessness right now. Turning logs into planks. Let's rebuild this. Now my main thing is that my people are hungry, and if they stop being hungry, we'll be okay. The only way to get them to stop being hungry is to give them food, and we are picking that up. We're gonna lose the lizard. Wait a second. That will help. Can I maybe save the... This is ridiculous, but I'm doing it, so... Okay. 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 Alright. We're doing okay. Let's see what we got. I'll solve 3 dangerous glade events, and we'll get another person, plus... Okay, hey, free artisan. I think I'd rather have a person per glade than 5 people, because that means I just don't have to get people. 3 ancient tablets on their own is hard to get, because I don't know what I'll find. 25 trade goods. I took the barrel thing. Oop, that's not what I wanted. 25 trade goods is what we're taking. Cool, okay. People. We want beavers. Okay. Beaver. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Go. Up here. We're going to turn all that into farmland. We're going to tell you berries only. And then, you know what? We're going to put 2 harpies on that. We're going to put 2 harpies on collecting stone while we're at it. Let's move this around here. And 2 new people per year. I mean, come on. Let's become a trading hub. That's what we're doing. Our strategy now is we are going to become a trading hub. I don't know what we're going to sell. We don't have anything. But we're going to figure out something to have, and then we're going to sell it, because now we gain less hostility twice. So that's going to be pretty big. You can't build anything. Go ahead and get out of there. We have enough housing. Where do I have... Do I have anything that lets people work? I mean... We kind of need fuel. kind of need fuel. We needed trade goods and building materials. What do I have for building materials? Nothing that I really want to give up. Okay. Well, we have a bonus to growing vegetables on the small farm, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We've got a trader. Hi, Sahilda. Okay, you're willing to sell that. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to figure out what I can sell you for 4. I've got a lot of stone, but stone is a good way to get bricks. Let's go ahead and sell this. We're pretty efficient with making fabric. We've only got 6 food in reserve, and that's not nearly enough. Population is, what, 20? No. 7 plus 9, we got 19, so 20 insects should be enough. We're going to go ahead and sell stone until we can afford to feed our people. I don't like it, but food is important, so we're going to do that. If nothing else can be learned from this game, remember kids, food is important. Now we've sold 11.7 out of the necessary 25. So, I mean, we're not going to get a huge bonus out of it yet, but it'll scale. We just have to survive until we see her again. And in the meantime, we need to solve more dangerous glade events. Let's go ahead and stabilize. How are we burning through this much fuel? Right. I had a solution for this, and I forgot about it. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and make 4 bricks. We're gonna just go over here and make some bricks. Yeah, we're gonna get the wood out of there because we don't need planks out of this. We've got a lumber mill. I'll throw 1 lizard in here. Have him make bricks. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make bricks. We're gonna make a mine. Main storage is here, which, I think what I want to do no, okay, here's what I want to do. I want to do that, and then I want to do that. There we go. Like that. Okay, we have more stone up here. That's nice. But you know what? I'm actually going to take them off stone. Because what we want to do is we want to get this mine going, and then we want to put beavers in it, because beavers love working in a mine. And that will let us produce constant fuel in a way that doesn't anger the forest. And that's going to be pretty big. It's going to be really big. We are out of stuff to make that, so you guys don't matter right now. Let's go ahead and have them pack up some of this cloth. I think we need 10. Yeah, we need 10. Perfect. Meanwhile, we're making plenty of fiber up, or not fiber, we're making plenty of berries up in the plantation. Okay. Okay. Now we do need to get 3 more dangerous glade events. There's dangerous glade here. There's dangerous glade here. And there's dangerous glade back there. Great. Okay. So we're definitely expanding into this area, which is also where we found the coast. Let's go ahead and pull this here. And I don't... Oh, wait, nope, there's eggs up here, so let's go ahead and get these eggs. Am I out of parts? I'm out of parts. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this here, so it can't cut anything down. We're going to force delivery now. We need 2 parts. Okay. We're going to move these beavers up here. And the reason we're forcing delivery is so that we can get all the goods out of this thing, and then we are going to delete it. Because remember, when you delete buildings, you get their materials back. Deliver, thank you, get you out. Delete that. And now we're actually going to go ahead and pull our beavers too. All 3 beavers and lizard in there. And you know what? We're actually going to go crazy. We're going to delete that. Because again, we want the parts. Which should let us build... Yes. At least the storage. Now, we're going to turn off wood, and we're going to turn on coal. And by burning coal, I'm going to wait on this. By burning coal, we keep our people happy for another year. I can drop a lizard in here. Can drop 3 lizards. 2 lizards in there. Alright. Beavers. 100%. Gonna turn off selling our extra coal, or burning our extra coal. We're gonna go ahead and... Yep. 20 building materials, a guild house, and 2 cellars. Do I already have cellars? I don't remember. I don't. Okay. A guild house and 2 cellars would require me to get specific blueprints. I don't know if I'll get those. What's the other option? 20 building materials. Get the thing that we know we can do. Faster wood cutting. Artifacts for solving dangerous glades. Now, artifacts are Citadel resources. They don't help me in game. They do help me unlock more resources for future games. And I think that's what we're going to go with. Reinforced axes are so good. Can I afford to get more stuff? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll stick you in here getting some fabric. Just fabric. Got nobody in there. Review making packs of building materials. How much? We can do it with wood. Let's do it with wood. And we have some spare food. So at this point, this year, I think we're going to go ahead and start making that plant fiber, because we need plant fiber for this quest. That's good, that's good, that's good. We have plenty of housing. Let's go. Yes, and now we have the bonus coal that we need. That said, I'm going to let the coal build up for another delivery site. Oh, yep, 16's enough. Clothier. Now, only the beavers wear clothes out of this package. Can't pack of provisions, flour, and barrels. Flour requires... and flour would lead to baked goods. Barrels lets us make wine, as well as ale and pickled goods. Scrolls are good for education, and both beavers and harpies like education. And I believe that it requires either wine or pigment. Wine can be made out of berries, pigment can be made out of coal, so it's very likely I'll be able to do scrolls. Simple tools are nice. I think we're going to go with the scrolls. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And just like I didn't say leaky cauldron earlier, that's scrolls with an O, not scrolls with a U, so there won't be any shape changers that we know of. Which is always the key with shape changers, isn't it? That we don't know who they are. I left a nice little 2x2 gap here, so let's put the scribe in. Anything else I can be making? No. I mean, I could be making a small farm. I probably should be making a small farm. I probably should have given myself a better angle with which to make a small farm. That's alright. I have 6 tools. You know, what am I doing? I've got 5 guys who aren't doing anything. I might as well. And we have 21 stone. Okay. Let's go ahead and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There. We're just going to make a stone road going in a circle around that area. And the reason we do that is villagers move 5% faster on basic roads. They move 20% faster on stone roads. If you were a scroll, you'd hide yourself as a harpy? Like this kind of bird-like harpy, or are we talking like the mythical harpies? Oh, you're saying if the scrolls invaded this world, you'd hide as a harpy. Gotcha. I mean, I'd hide as a beaver. They're the most useful. I'm kidding. They're the second easiest to keep happy, and they're just really everywhere I want to be. Oh, I planted that farm close enough to the plantation that they planted on it. Okay. I'm going to have to do something about that, because that doesn't help with planning. Go ahead and make out of this right now. Trader arrived. Okay. Hi, buddy. Do you want 27 coats? Also, maybe a lot of vegetables. Maybe some infused tools. How much is this worth? Okay, 12. Wait, is that? Oh, that's faster traders. Okay, so 17 would get me +1 fiber production, which would give us, yeah, more ability to make cloth. So let's go ahead and drop this down to 17. And we're gonna sell... I don't have anything to do with this copper. Oh, that's enough. Okay. There we go. Trade. Trade. And I think... Yes. So, that means we did this twice. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, if I did hide as a beaver, I'd have to do work. I mean, generally everyone has to do work, but I guess maybe lizards, because lizards like to work inside in the warm. Whereas beavers end up, you know, getting their shafts, going out and cutting stuff down. It's a good question, is what would be the best race to hide at as a Skrull? Should I bait the YouTube engagement? You know, comment down below with which of the 4 species, humans, beavers, lizards, or harpies, you would most like to hide as if you had to enter this world as a spy. It won't matter on Twitch, but it will matter on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Okay, so now we have a good deal of coal built up. That's much better. We're not going to run out of fuel anytime soon. The hostility of the forest is going down because we've been selling stuff. We need more dangerous glade events. We need 12 jerky. Hey, we just did our berries, so that's good. So plant fiber should be coming along nicely. Let's see what else we need to do. Packs of trade goods. Let's go ahead and have you make trade goods secondarily. Okay, scavenger's camp is empty, so we're going to go ahead and pull this out, set it to the side for now. I would love to get more parts, but I'm not going to get more parts for a while. Okay, that looks like it's all set, so we're going to actually rotate this over here. And I'm rotating it over here so that it doesn't accidentally pick up on that side. Meanwhile, we are going to move this lumber camp just a little bit, because we want it to hollow out the area around this farm during this storm. And then after this storm, we're going to have to work quick on getting some dangerous glades out. Now, people are unhappy, but that's okay. Ooh. Fuel efficiency is very low right now. That's okay, though. I think we'll be okay with a happy burn. Actually, you know what? Let's not burn wood. Let's just play Resolve Ping Pong. Where I just bounce Resolve back and forth between these two whenever they hit negative until the year ends. Okay. And then we can go ahead and lower this. Let's see, our final quest. Hey, 50 stone roads. I love it. 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 I love it so much. Oh my god. Fiber per minute. Well, I need to be growing fiber, so maybe not. Let's do the 50% food in the small farm. And beavers! Okay, you know what? We're actually going to put this guy over here. And we're going to have it face the forest. And you're like, dude, that makes no sense. I know, but frankly, in this game, you're allowed to walk through terrain. So, like, you can walk through buildings, which I didn't like at first, but it's growing on me. It does make stuff easier to manage. Now, actually, we're so far ahead that I'm not going to have them make any berries. I'm just going to have them make plant fiber because we need it for a quest. Oh, you guys can collect insects. That's great. It's so great. Scribe would be useful if I had any way of making scrolls, which I don't. But I do have a way of making tools, and that's really good. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, this is a brewery symbol, which means humans like it. Let's go here. Easier to like cloth. That's an interesting point, chat. So the thing is, if you had to work with cloth, the thing is that you don't have a lot of people who end up working on cloth. Like you have maybe a clothier, and you usually have one cloth fabric producing building. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck doing a job that you don't like out in the cold. Whereas lizards have a lot of cookery buildings which are indoors and warm. So I really think that the lizards are probably the most comfortable for a human to work at. We don't need any more building materials. I could keep making them just to sell them to the traders, but I'm not going to because I'd rather keep the stuff in-house. Faster movement, parts, oh my god, parts, and clay. Okay, that's going to be really useful. Because making clay... Yeah. That is a good point, chat. I did ask in the context of being a Skrull, and Skrulls might like working with cloth better. I really don't know much about the history of Skrulls. I've only read a summary of X-Men comics and seen all the Marvel movies. So any real nerds out there will be able to school me in depth about what Skrull preferences are. Because I am not well versed. We're making so many tools. Oh, and I think I can actually afford to set up a second woodcutter's camp, which is great because we need to get more dangerous glades quickly. So let's go ahead and open up here. Nice. And we need another blueprint. Okay. Barrels, training gear, and cosmetics. No. I think we're actually going to use our... Wait. What do I have for food? What do I have for recipes? What do I have for food? I don't have any advanced food recipes. Okay. You know what? We are actually going to take the smokehouse. Yeah. Smokehouse. 3x3. Excellent. So we'll put that there. And we have 9 stone because the coal has a chance of producing it every time. And remember, I need 50 paved roads. So that's going to be 5 more. Working. Let's go ahead and toss a beaver here. And a lizard, why not? Let's cut through to this dangerous glade. Hopefully we can get this and this. Okay, you guys are out of stuff that you can make? Yeah, because you're out of wood. Makes sense. You kind of blew through my wood very quickly. But the good news is now we have 12 tools, which is precisely not enough to do anything because we need 14. That's okay. We're going to soon open some dangerous glades that they can work at, plus smokehouse, which can make jerky. You can also make pottery, but I don't really care about the pottery or the incense. I care about the jerky because both lizards and harpies like it, and harpies and lizards are very tricky to keep happy. Now, after we produce all of this plant fiber... Oh, there we go. We're in. Oh, that's a great coal seam. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Alright. Hey, fortunately, I've been making a lot of fabric, so we can go ahead and do that right away. Half point gets us closer to victory. We are testing the Queen's patience. This gives us coal, which is nice. It gives us bricks, which also nice. And we do not need crystallized dew. So really, I think we have to go with making the Queen happier here. Meanwhile, at the other end... Now, the problem with this... Oh, there is no problem with it. It just kills 5 people if I don't work it in time. That's phenomenal. There is one of those that... If I don't, while I'm working it, the Queen's impatience grows at like triple the usual rate. Very dangerous to work. Highly rewarding, but very dangerous to work because if the Queen's already impatient with you, she's gonna lose patience that much faster. We got a trader coming in a minute. Hey, there we go. Okay. And you can work planks. Fantastic. Now this is going to increase the hostility of the forest by 300%. Oh my god, we're going to lose some villagers. Do I need ancient tablets for anything? I do not. But this decreases the hostility by 50 permanently, or I can get 30 incense and 2, you know what? Let's go ahead and decrease the hostility. That sounds nice. Of course, doing that does make people unhappy. Do I have any spare lizards anywhere? Yes. Yes, I do. I've got 178 Spark 2. I don't need more Spark 2 right now. I do need happy lizards, and just putting them in this building makes them happy, because it is both fire and meat. Like, they love working in this building. We're going to have them start making jerky once we get insects from our foragers camp. In the meantime, they're not going to be doing anything. That's okay. And, I don't know, I need to open up another glade. I'd like it to be a dangerous glade, because dangerous glades have more rewards. Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Now, I probably shouldn't do it this year, so you know what? We're going to leave this guy where he's at. Like, we're already close to the end of the year. My people are already hella unhappy from working 2 dangerous glades at once, and they're threatening to leave. Let's see. Turning this in gives me 2 people, and that's great, but I'm going into the storm, and, oh, I don't have enough housing. Jeez, okay. So, we need more housing. Go ahead and do that. Let's not do that, because old Farloof is here. Hey, old Farloof. You want to sell me the ability to get more beavers every year. That sounds delightful, but I'm not doing it. Oh, you will buy Spark 2. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. You won't pay me 40 copper for that. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to pay me 40 for it. That's okay. This is going to slow down my ability to make tools, but I'm fine with that too. We are getting a ton of plant fiber, so I think I can sell off about 40 of this. want to keep some reserves of building materials, and I need to keep these for my stone path. Great, okay. So, how much is that worth? About 20. Great. Okay. You won't give me food. That's fine, I have plenty of food. You would sell me coal. You would sell me tools. I think tools might actually be the best thing right now. So let's go ahead and get 10 tools. Let's go ahead and get 2 tools. And let's get let's get 20 stone, and I think I don't think I need that much stone. By which I mean I don't need that much coal. There we go. I'm gonna trade that. And perfect. Perfect. That just lowered the hostility of the forest a little bit. But a little bit is huge. So we're going to go ahead and do that because that gets these guys down to like a +0. But now when I favor them... Oh shit. Ah, jeez. Lost a farmer. Right. You know what? There's no stopping this. There's just no stopping this. I'm just going to lose people, and it's not going to be good. It's going to be real bad. Like... Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Every time someone leaves or dies, the queen gets mad at me. And like... Because of how hostile the forest is, it's real bad. And... yeah. So, who knows what we'll look like when we're done with this. Question is, are we going to be able to survive the storm? Because if too many people leave, the queen is going to recall me. Okay. Okay. That was painful. That was painful. That was painful. But we're going to be okay. We're going to make... We're gonna make more barrels. We're gonna make more barrels. We're gonna make more barrels. We're gonna get some harpies up in here. We're gonna see where people are working. We're gonna see where people are working. Let's go ahead and do that. And yep, that's good. Yep, that's good. Solid. Solid. Okay, so the scribe doesn't have people. That's okay. The woodcutter's camp, I want to put people in. We lost somebody working the rain totem. That's a problem because we need to finish this. You don't need to be in there anymore. Okay. We don't have any parts currently. We are making a ton of jerky. We have 35 stone. We need 25. Great. Okay. So, here's what we do. We make stone paths. Just go make stone paths. Okay. We need to have jerky fulfilled for 2 minutes. That's fine. We have tons of jerky, and we're making tons more. That's fantastic. We need one more dangerous glade, and we are going to go ahead and start working on that here. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and put some harpies over there collecting stone. Yes. Great. Okay, hey, we got our paved road. That's great. Okay, we can turn that in. Okay. So that's solved. Okay, that's jerky. We can turn in jerky. Alright, and we have another leaking cauldron, which can give us parts, and that's huge because we need parts. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and send 2 harpies in. The great thing about the leaking cauldron is it does not actually hurt morale or slow down our production in any way. It's just kind of there. So that's great. And we can turn in the 4 glades. Now let's take a look at the buildings that we can get. Okay, so first off, do I have anything that lets me make flour? No. I don't have anything that lets me make flour. So the bakery is not useful until I get something that lets me make flour. So we're going to get the provisioner. The cellar lets me make wine. We're getting the cellar. We're just 100% getting the cellar. And then the smelter would let me make copper bars. The clothier would let me produce coats, which is useful for just the beavers. But the bakery lets me make biscuits and pie. And I think we're getting the clan hall here. Okay. Major overhaul to our economy. So first off, we're going to go ahead and make a cellar. We're going to make a provisioner. Because of how the provisioner works, let's go ahead and put a little leaf and bench next to it. So, provisioner, yes. Okay. And we need to put a bakery somewhere, so let's go ahead and move this. So I can put a bakery right here. Let's actually go ahead and put this up against the bottom of the bakery. That sounds nice to me. And so bakery, smokehouse, cellar. We've got a small farm. We haven't made an herb garden. I've got plenty of places I could make an herb garden, but that doesn't feel like a priority right now. The clan hall, on the other hand, is a massive way to keep certain of my populace happy. So we're going to make a clan hall. What do we have for stone? We have 14 stone. Sounds great. Okay. We're going to take this, and we are going to clear out the area around this coal seam. Let's go ahead and put a bush right here. Everyone's got housing. Force is a lot less hostile. 5 minutes. So we don't have another trader showing up this year. That should be fine though, because of everything that we do have going right now. Oh, that got way, way too close. I am not comfortable with that. But it worked, and that's important. Okay. Now this finishes, yeah, okay, it finishes before the year's out. That's great. We can turn in our packs of trade goods, which means I can stop using or making trade goods. That's great. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Gives me a lot of building materials, but more importantly, it gives me more time. Okay, now I forget what the clan hall does. Increase camp production. Nice. Five parts. 5 parts is huge because we can use 2 parts plus how do I want to do this? I think that looks good. Yeah. 2 parts, 2 parts, 1 part. So that's 5 parts, plus a bunch of building materials. I can kick out most of my lumber people. And we can happy burn some coal. A happy burn is, of course, what I call it, just when I'm burning for my people's resolve. every open cache lowers hostility by 15 points. Yeah, we're doing that. Because I had a huge infusion of tools. Okay, now my people are nicely happy. Because they're nicely happy. They're nicely happy because I'm burning 2 coal. I'm burning 30 coal per minute for a 4 bonus. Now the thing is, we're producing 16 coal a minute here, and 12 coal a minute here. So 28 coal a minute minus a little bit for when they take rests. But 28 coal per minute means that basically I can keep this up almost indefinitely. We will be bleeding out a little bit of coal, but we probably won't be bleeding out coal fast enough for us to lose. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Now we've got excess workers, and we have 38 tools. So we're going to go here, we're going to take these 19, and bonus food stores, parts, bonus coal. Bonus food stores. Bonus food stores. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put 2 lizards up here, and the reason we're taking this is these food stockpiles are citadel resources, meaning it unlocks the ability to do upgrades faster. We put 2 harpies here, we're going to do the same thing. And you know what? Because we're doing all that, we're not going to do the happy burn yet. We're going to go ahead and let the resolve go down a little bit. And the reason we're doing that is so we can get these bonuses before I rush myself out of this game. Okay, now I have 55 gold. That's crazy. So we can get all the things that he has. And let's go ahead and 55 cloth, 5 bricks, 2 planks. Okay, if we sell all of that, the thing is, if I buy anything, it's going to make my people happy, and we might bliss out too early. But actually, I've got ways to deal with that. Yeah. So I think we should be okay. Now, I traded a ton of goods to the trader. So, yeah, we have now lowered the hostility of the forest even further. So, forest not very hostile right now. Let's go ahead and set ourselves to ×3 speed, because we want to get this, we want to get this, and I'm just going to be inefficient. Like, at this point, we're just going to win, basically, as soon as I want to. So, we are going to rush ourselves out of this game, which has been super stressful, and a night of 2 back-to-back stressful games in a row, where we lost one, and we nearly lost this one. It was so close. Right, I forgot. I don't actually have the ability yet to do what I thought I did, what I thought I could do, so my people are going to bliss out early. Oh, chat wasn't lying when they said I was playing on tilt. Oh my god. You know what? We're going to favor beavers just as a happiness suppressant on the other 2. Watch this not work and have it just bring the beavers up to blue as well. Getting 0.41 per minute. Finish in 9 seconds. So hopefully that got us the food stockpiles. Yeah, that just brought beavers up to blue as well. You know what? Fine. You know what? Whatever. Just do it. Just do all of it. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple of deeds out of this by beating the Coral Forest. We got an achievement by selling 600 amber worth of trade goods. Not in one game. This is overall. It stacks between games. We have 78 food stockpiles, 16 machinery, and 6 artifacts. You'll notice this score is a lot better. So we got 200 for winning. We got 480 for, again, winning. I think that what it does here is that there is a technically higher difficulty called Prestige. Which lets you get up to 16 reputation instead of 12, so you do get potentially higher points here. Impatience left. Yeah, the Queen did not like us, so you get bonuses for keeping her happy, and we did not do that. We completed 9 orders. Nice. We solved regular events. We solved dangerous events. And we finished before year 8, so that's something. Okay, so you'll notice that our rivals have now claimed cities to either side of us, and their 2 cities have gotten a little bit more than the points from R1, so I might still be able to win the Queen's favor based on how well my next, 2, maybe 3 more cities can be. Let's go to the Smoldering City and unlock our deeds. So we got XP, plus some XP, plus another decorative item that we can use. We're 1 order shy of getting this one, and 3 glades shy of that, and 1 more win away from first steps. So hopefully we can knock all these out in our next session. Let's go to our upgrades. Starting it from the bottom, we'll pick up our villager speed increase. Now we have a ridiculous amount of food, so we should be able to get a little bit further this time. So a little bit faster, we get another point, so we can take more resources with us. That's really nice. Do we want the 6? Longer burning duration, a cornerstone reroll, or 2% global production speed and +1 to all carrying capacity. You know what? Let's go ahead and take the reroll. Slower queen getting impatience, and an additional option of picking blueprints for reputation. Huge. A lot more control over our settlements. Can't get this now because I didn't save an artifact, so I can't get that. Another embarkation point. Oh, that's big. Yeah, let's unlock that. Now, obviously, we can't get either of these, so that only leaves one choice. Okay, so now essential buildings mean that whenever we are in a new place, we'll have that building in our list of things that we can build automatically. We don't have to roll for it. We don't have to buy the blueprint at all during the game. Huge. So being able to do that for humans automatically, great. Eventually we'll unlock it for all 4 races, but for now it's great, and that +1 to nodes is kind of just a cute add-on. Okay, if we go another round up, we cannot. We could, so let's see what we can get. +1 chance, 1% chance to bonus production yields everywhere. That's okay. And farming speed is nice. Make sure you gather more before the end of the storm. Can't get this, so we can't get that. Can't get this. Can't get this, so we can't get that. And that leaves our other option as traders come 3% faster, and all traders get another cornerstone or blueprint for sale. Meaning, when those traders show up, there's another building or cornerstone that I can buy directly from them to further escalate the town if I'm starting to get an economic advantage. So this is, if I'm doing okay, I can turn okay into winning, and if I'm winning, I can turn winning into winning harder. This is a little bit faster on farming and production. You know what? Let's take this potentially win harder button. I can't because I'm not level 6. Silly me. I didn't look up there. Okay. Well, tonight has certainly been an adventure where we settled here and failed, and then we settled here and succeeded. So that was nice. We'll see how it goes on Sunday. Remember, we are streaming Sunday afternoon from 4 until 7 Eastern and Friday nights from 9:30 till midnight Eastern Time. And if you want to check out the YouTube channel, I'm also Dread Canary there, and I post these same cities broken up into individual 1 to 1.5 hour videos, depending on how it goes. So I appreciate you watching the stream tonight. I appreciate all of you out there on YouTube. And remember, when things look rough, just keep going. Sometimes you'll fail, but sometimes you'll be able to turn it around, even if it stresses you out to do so. So, I think that's the lesson that we can learn from this game. Again, I'm the Dread Canary. I wish you all a great night.